defensive side of the ball yesterday. Is that a big thing on the offensive side of the ball this spring too?
Absolutely. We really, with our leaders, I think we've got more leaders on the offense than we've ever had. And we've talked about just really owning it. You know, that it's no more my bad, I'm sorry, I did it. Our standard is different right now. And we've kind of talked about being great. There's no reason why we can't. Our expectations, the difference between expectations and standards, expectations are out here. It's about our standards. And right now, they're holding up to those standards, and they're leading it. They're doing it. We're so much further ahead in terms of guys that are leading. We've got a handful, and they're coaching them. So it's a lot of fun. And when you get ownership and you get guys that take ownership, you got a chance.
Is it better to have that leadership spread over several guys than maybe a guy like Steven who took on so much of that burden on his own?
Yes, it's a no-brainer. They're running the show right now. We're coaching offense. We're having an opportunity to really work on the little things and the details, and they're doing it off the field right now. This is a group right now where it's a big correlation that Coach Stoops always talks about, and they're doing it in the classroom. They're getting it right with their tutors and their mentors, and they're being on time. And our list have shrunk tenfold, and you see that on the football field right now.
Terry said he's just trying to be a sponge right now in the first couple of days. How's he doing as far as learning the playbook and getting acclimated?
Pretty good. There's times where it looks like he's spinning a little bit, which you would expect of anybody that's learning a new offense. But I love his attitude. He comes in all the time. He's trying to be a sponge, and he's trying to get this thing. So it's a crash course, and it's going to be kind of something where he's going to be going, and we're going to have so much in that he's going to fall, but then he can start coming back up again, and he'll have a chance for sure.
Is there a similar process to that with the younger receivers, or is it just getting them acclimated with their
Yeah, I think what you're seeing from our young receivers right now is it's just the little time that some of them played. You can see the confidence right now. But it's time to grow up. They're not freshmen anymore. The consistency from that group, and their job is to get open. Their job is to make plays, and it's time. So that's how they're going into this thing. And, you can't – there's no excuses. We're going to our third year of this offense. It's time to take the next step. So they're really trying to be accountable that way, and they're working their tail off. We're a little thin. That's okay. They're going to get a lot of reps. We just got to make sure that we stay healthy and we get 15 practices out of all of them.
Dorian's not doing the reps with them, but how much does it help just having him with those younger guys?
Well, he's one of those guys that I talked about being a leader. Really trying to have him be a leader, and he's doing it, trying to do it off the field too, and that's something that we're holding him accountable to. And he's out there doing some drills. But he's just not in the thick of it, but he's in every meeting, and he's trying to coach them.
Speaking of accountability, yesterday when we had Coach Stoops, it sounded to me like he had another level of accountability as far as his tone, the way he came across to us, in that he's not taking any stuff. Talk about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it does. It starts with accountability, and I talked about owning it, and those kids kind of manufacturing an attitude. Attitudes are contagious. Is yours worth catching? And every day they get to come in and they can smile and they can be happy and they can be a servant leader and they can be excited about, I got a scholarship, I'm getting my education paid for, and what are you going to do? How are you going to take this, what God gave you, and how are you going to approach your day? And right now we're 2 days, and I love how they are. And they're being accountable on and off the field, and we're seeing that.
What do you need to see from A.J. Rose this spring to get a bigger role than he had last fall?
Well, it's like I told them all, make me play you. Benny made me play him. He did that by learning the offense, being right, being accountable every day, having some toughness. And A.J., from about the third to the last game last year up until right now, if he continues to do what he's doing, and he continues to show his toughness, and he needs to get into some scrimmages and carry the ball 12, 15 times and then practice on Monday. That's what I'd love to see. Mentally right now, he's there. Mentally, I'm really excited about him. He's doing everything we're asking him to do, and no MAs, and I like where he's at.
Benny Snell is obviously not going to do a ton of reps, even though you're thin. Is it hard to kind of contain him and kind of keep him from doing too much?
No, I don't think so. I think we're over that now. He's going to go full speed. That doesn't matter. So whether he gets 2 reps or he gets 22 reps, he's going full speed. So what we've got to get him to, that if he does 2 reps, that they're perfect. If he does 22 reps, that they're perfect, because that's how he wants to be. If you're going to be great, those are your standards, and those are his standards. You know, he got all excited today and got all cranked up, and he came back and he had a brain fart on the next play. But it was a great learning experience for him. To be able to be a great player, you've got to reel everything back in, and you've got to be able to focus. You've got to be able to go to the next play. And so that was really a good teaching moment for him.
For as good as he's been for 2 years now, what can he still get better at?
He's got everything every day. It's like today I talked to him about if you're watching the NFL Combine right now, I don't know if you're watching those running backs right now. That's a pretty good group. And if you think you arrived any second of the day as an athlete, you're done. You're toast. So I just said, listen, don't think you've arrived. Somebody's chasing you every day in California and Texas and Georgia and everywhere. And if you'll just go and have that great effort and that energy that you bring every day and what he has in his heart and competes, he's going to have a chance. But if you think you've arrived, and we've been there before. There's been a time where he thought he arrived, and I think he'll tell you that. But he did change that, and that's what you love about him. Thank you.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Saquon Barkley.